Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some good old days foods, cobblers. We have the Pecan Cobbler and the Cherry Cobbler. This one says thaw and serve, which if you've had it in the freezer, you put it in the refrigerator. We have had ours in the refrigerator, and so literally you're supposed to be able to just take it out of this sleeve and serve it just like this. So you take the plastic off, and we will spoon this into a dish. This is very, very sticky. But yes, we'll spoon that into a dish. This one says pre-baked microwavable. So you want to take this one out too, and oh, that scared me. I saw that date and I thought, oh no, but the date's good till 2024. Okay, so you can bake this in a regular oven, but we're gonna use the microwave because it gives microwave directions. So it says from thawed, you want to microwave it for 6 to 8 minutes, which surprises me, and you wanna rotate it halfway through. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna take the plastic off this, we're gonna get this in the microwave, and then when we come back, we'll talk about the calories and how much they cost and all that stuff. Okay, here's the pecan, and it has a nice, yes.
Nice little crust.
Look at that.
It's a pecan pie.
Yes. So that looks really good. And then this is the cherry. And it does have a crust on the bottom. So if you're wondering, I could feel that. That's why I wanted to make sure my spoon got through that. It does have a crust on the bottom as well. So the whole thing, all those cherries are enveloped in crust.
But not this one.
That one, no, that one is just the goo on the bottom. Okay, the prices real quick before we move on. The price for the cherry was $10.99 and the pecan was $18.99. So quite a difference, but pecans are more expensive, so I understand that. We bought these at a place called Critchfield Meats. And so it is a family-owned grocery store in Lexington, Kentucky, and they did have other flavors to choose from.
They had apple.
And they had peach, they had blueberry.
I don't know if that was it.
So yeah, there were other flavors to choose from. These are the two that we wanted to try. Actually, I was going to try apple, and Kevin said, well, Kevin said cherry is probably more common, so that's why I picked up the cherry instead of the apple.
Cherry and peach are probably the most common cobblers.
So this is made by Good Old Days Food in Little Rock, Arkansas. Visit us at www.goodoldaysfoods.com. This is a pre-baked cherry cobbler, and the first ingredient is cherries.
It had a lot in there.
8 servings in the container, 1/8 of the cobbler, 113 grams is 260 calories. And you saw I just got some out, so I wasn't trying to portion it.
And if they come frozen in the frozen section,
yes.
We just kept it in the refrigerator. Once we got it home, we just stuck it in the refrigerator. So it does give you directions from frozen and from thawed. So if you want to cook them from frozen, you wouldn't have to take it out. Hot. That sauce in there, whatever you want to call it, it's very, very, very hot in the microwave. I like the cherries. I'm not sure I'm loving the top.
Oh, really? I think if you bake it, it's definitely going to get crisp in the oven. It's going to have more like a pie crust on it.
Yeah, because you bake it for like 30 to 35 minutes, so it's definitely going to crisp up a little bit.
Yes, there will be a big difference in that. Although it does have a firm.
Yeah, it's not soggy.
No, it's not soggy at all.
I guess my thing is the top is kind of plain. It does kind of remind you of pie crust, but it's kind of a plain pie crust.
It's very, very plain. It's not like it's flaky or buttery or anything like that.
It doesn't have a crumble on it.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think about the actual cherry flavor?
They're okay. They're not as strong as I thought they would be. They're a lighter flavor, but sometimes when you cook cherries, they don't come across as very strong. So
right. We did a blind taste test between two different pies, two different cherry pies, and one of them was very, very strong cherry. And I actually think that pie had a stronger cherry flavor than this.
yeah, it's good. Probably wouldn't be one I would necessarily go buy again because the flavor is a little light and the
Yeah,
crust is
I would
a little
rather have
funny.
a stronger cherry
Yeah.
flavor, but I do like it. I
Yeah,
do
I
think
like it
the
too.
quality's there.
Yeah.
It's just not, I'm talking about, what was it called? The Village Pie Maker?
Mm-hmm.
The Village Pie Maker, we did a blind taste test between the Village Pie Maker and Sara Lee. This is definitely better than the Sara Lee.
Yeah.
Yes, much, much better than the Sara Lee. But this one is right in between those. So
Right.
the Village Pie Maker is really stellar, but this would be right in the middle, and then Sara Lee's still at the very
Right.
bottom. So just so
Yeah.
to put it into perspective for
But
you.
I think if you wanted a cobbler, yeah, you're safe to buy
I
this.
do
think
like
it's good.
this. Yes, I do think it's good quality. So now this one, you can go ahead and get you a bite if you want. This is the pecan, and literally you buy it frozen, you put it in the refrigerator, and then you serve it. You don't have to heat it
Just
up
to
at
let
all.
you know, I love pecan pie.
Kevin is a huge fan of pecan pie. 8 servings, 1/8 of the cobbler is 380 calories. Just gonna get the part you left.
Picture pecan pie without any crust. You get the pecans, you get the goo. It's not quite as sweet.
But that is supposed to be the crust right
I know
there.
it's supposed to have a little crust, but you don't taste the crust.
No, because you saw that white part when I took it out of there.
I'd rather have pecan pie.
I would too. It's very, very sweet.
It's good.
It's a lot of people would say that's sickeningly sweet. It's really super, super sweet.
But most pecan pies are, if you think about it.
Yes. But what I miss about this is that crust. And Kevin and I especially love the back,
Yeah, once you've worked yourself way back to the back, then that end piece of that crust.
Yeah, the end piece is the best piece because it has all that back crust. And
Crispy.
yes, it's so delicious. I do like the pecans. I like the flavor of the goo.
It's good texture. The pecans are good and firm. They're not mushy or anything like that.
And it is a cobbler. So, I mean, it's not pretending to be a pie. It's
Right.
not. So, for a pecan cobbler, this is very good. I agree though with you. I would rather have a pecan pie because I am missing that crust.
Yeah, I mean, what was it, $18, something like that?
It was $18.99. $19.
So $19, I can buy probably 2 pecan pies for that price. That's what I would do. I mean, that's just this honest to God truth. That's what we always try to do on this, is tell you the truth.
Tell you the truth.
I like it. I really do like it. And maybe if you're not a fan of the crust, maybe the crust you think is too dry or something like that,
Then
you
this
would
is
absolutely love
perfect
this. Yeah.
for you. Yeah, this is for those people who don't want that crust.
Yeah, me, I want the crust. I'm
Because
all
I
about the
have
crust.
had those rare comments from people that are like, I don't like the crust. And I'm like, I cannot relate to you at all, but whatever.
Yeah.
This is for you. Because it still is good quality without the crust.
Yeah, it's still very, very good, and I would still eat it. If somebody had that at a party and had it out, I would definitely get me a scoop of it. But I would rather have a pie.
And that would be good with whipped cream.
Ice cream.
It would even be good if you did put it in the microwave for a few
Yeah.
minutes. I don't think it would hurt it to have it warm at all
No,
for a few
and
minutes.
put a little scoop of ice cream.
It's just going to liquefy the goo a little bit.
Yeah, and
That's what's gonna happen.
the sauce is a little thin already. It's not quite as thick as a pie, so if you microwave it, it's really going to get liquidy, like watery almost.
I
So
do
just be
think these
careful.
are nice quality though.
Yeah.
So just know that they do make other flavors. You might, if you live in Arkansas, you might have these in all the stores near you, and you might have tried some of the other ones. Let people know in the comments below which is your choice and what you think about them. I will have pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.